Right then, everyone. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you happen to be. My name is Paul. I'm also called Nik Nak. I normally do the daily teasers, and I usually talk about TV shows I've watched. I've caught The Mandalorian Series 1 recently, just to give you an example. But I also watch and talk about movies, and I've not had much of a chance to catch one just recently. Tonight, however, and I'll admit it, it is getting late, but tonight I've managed to catch Altered States, the old 1980 Ken Russell directed William Hurt movie. This is what I thought. Let me give you a summary first. 3, 2, 1. Altered States opens by slowly pulling away from the face of Eddie Jessup, played by William Hurt, a psychology researcher investigating various ways of treating schizophrenia, including by treating it with sensory deprivation combined with various forms of hallucinogenics. It's only when he and his wife, Emily, played by Blair Brown, marry and end up working at Harvard, that Eddie decides to head for Mexico. Some of the tribes have access to interesting substances that can be used in his experimental treatment. It's only back at the lab that Eddie, played by William Hurt, did I say that? I don't know, I should have done, but he's played by William Hurt. It's only when Eddie and his two co-workers, Arthur and Mason, Bob Baladan and Charles Hyde, Andy Ranko from Hill Street Blues, find that their Mexican drug isn't quite as safe as they think, isn't quite as hallucinogenic as they think, and frankly, has side effects.
Don't mention the goat.
3, 2, 1. What did I make of Altered States, especially as it's been quite some time since I saw it last? It's been a good 20 or 30 years, I think. It must have been the 90s I saw it. I have to admit, I did enjoy it. Granted, the effects they're interesting to watch, the effects. They really are. They're a little dated, and certainly one section seems to be very derivative of the Stargate sequence in 2001. But on the whole, they're fairly interesting to watch. They're visually quite interesting to see, as are one or two shots. There's quite a few of William Hurt as Eddie coming through various doorways and being extensively backlit and looking quite needlessly messianic, I thought. But again, they're interesting stuff. It's telling you this guy is having something interesting happen to him. On the whole, I think it's an interesting watch. It's interesting to have seen it again. It looks good. It's an interesting tale. And frankly, it may not be the greatest, most artistic science fiction horror film ever made, but it's still an interesting watch. It's an interesting thing to have seen. I've given it 2 out of a potential maximum of 4 stars. Please let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Thank you for watching this review. Take care.